Welcome back to Brass Tacks, where we dive into strategy, tactics, and tough decision making in gaming. Today, we're continuing our journey in This is the Police 2 with November 30. Let's go. Goathorn is back, and Stockman drank too much. Chapman drank too much. Luna, I'm not reading that. No. Jacob, I'm not reading that. No. And let's go ahead and assign you guys your items. Luna, baton. Just assign batons first. You do not use batons. Alright, joggers now. Oop. And then pepper spray. And then stun grenades. Go all the way to the bottom and double up, give you guys stun grenades too. And that should be it to start the day. Alright, the riddle of the lost shoes. Let's have Stockman continue with the investigation. The man with the nightcap. Alright. We have a Central Post Office, Lori Van Widberg. I'm a single mother, so I've got used to doing everything by myself. Work, keeping up the house, and taking care of my son, Ziggy, but I get torn between work and home, and Ziggy gets hung in the balance. He has a doctor's appointment in Ripton, and I don't know how we're going to manage. I can't take off that much time for lunch. I don't want to close the shop even for a few hours. Business is going well, and I need that money put away for Ziggy's college. But I can't postpone his doctor's visit, so I propose a deal. You will send me a cop who can be friendly enough not to frighten all of my customers while Ziggy and I go to Ripton. And in return, I'll give you the best deal around on any item I can get my hands on. But I can't give anything away. You understand? I got a business to run. Okay. Mustard, you can go. Suicide threat at the water tower. Eyewitness report that a young girl in a long red scarf has climbed to the top of the tower and plans to kill herself. Alright then. Luna, Penkin, Goathorn. No, not Goathorn. Luna, Penkin, and Brandon. Oh. Just Trent's Park. I am the last line of defense for justice in Sharpwood. No cases get past my bench. I know everybody's secrets, even the most insignificant. And for that, I am disliked all across town. Not like my uncle, High Judge Joseph Trent. He forgot about me a long time ago, and I'd like to forget about him too. Unfortunately, as luck would have it, the park where I like to walk during my break has a fucking sign with his name on it. A few years ago, I ordered a replacement sign with my own name on it. After all, I've done so much for the city. But I never found anyone I could trust with such a delicate matter. But I bet you could send one of your strong guys to climb over the fence and switch the signs. If you help, we'll always reach an agreement on any case you bring before me. I imagine a thick stack of convictions would make your life a little easier. Okay, Shinny, go. Suspicious individual at Astrid E. Johnson's high school. A teacher reports a suspicious man in a coat watching the children playing in the schoolyard. Alright. Let's go ahead and do Goathorn. Goathorn and Belmont. Just Trent's Park, Mr. Nash, it's done, but I'm a little confused with all these Trents. The park wasn't named after Judge Trent, was it? Was there another High Judge Trent? And what, ours isn't a high judge or what? Aren't all judges high? I don't know, Shinny, but we got 3K from that, and that's good enough for me. The girl is standing on the very edge of the tower. Her silk scarf flutters in the wind, and she's wearing a large backpack. Sneak up behind the girl. Randon, go. A cop quietly approaches the girl, grabs her by the backpack, and pulls her away from the edge. There's a parachute stuffed inside the girl's backpack. She wasn't trying to commit suicide, just getting an adrenaline rush. Alright then. You got marijuana. Let's increase your shooting. Nash, everything went fine. I don't know why that woman was so worried about the shop. People just walked in, looked at the price tag, sighed, and walked right back out. So I just sat there in the chair and solved the crossword. By the way, what's the Swahili word for the cold god's mountain? I got no idea, Mustard. Now we unlock storage. Or, not storage, Laurie Van Widberg. Starting to unlock some things here. Nice. The cops drive up while the man in the coat continues to watch the school children from his seat on a bench. The man has his hands in his pocket. Okay, get out of the car and approach the man. Goat horn. The man sees the cop and makes a run for his pickup truck. Taser. Belmont. The man is lying on the asphalt, stunned. It turns out he wasn't wearing any clothes under the coat. Of course he wasn't. We got some chocolate. Where did the chocolate come from? Oh, probably from him to bribe kids with. That is creepy. Ah. Man, this is a quiet day compared to yesterday. Trespassing at dead house. The janitor at the morgue reports that a strange entity has entered the building. At first there was this loud sound like a dead man falling to the floor. Then suddenly all doors were locked from the inside. I never believe in those tales of forest spirits and the living dead. Most likely someone just climbed in through the window, but there's no way I'm going in there to check. Maybe my grandfather was right about those forest creatures with the big horns. He always talks about them whenever he's drinking. Okay, let's see here. I think that's a false alarm, so I'm not gonna send anybody. Video theater from John Slater. Mr. Nash, I've always had a dream of opening a video theater where you can watch all the hottest movies on demand. Bloody Shirt, Cripple with a Katana, The Wind Blows into Hell. Well, you know them all. To open a theater like this, you need a lot of equipment. First of all, a video player, a big TV, and some empty video cassettes, and a portable generator to protect the equipment from the local power surges, and of course, movie cassettes too. If you have helped me with all this, then after our grand opening, I'll give you a generous percentage of the profits every day. I'll drop by on December 7th. I hope by then you'll be able to get your hands on this equipment. Why so long? I need to rent exactly the right space. I wanted to stake out the best place in town for the theater. Alright?
570 in progress.
Suspicious item at the municipal cemetery. Near an open grave, there's a suspiciously large bag. An eyewitness believes that it could be a military missile. I'm pretty sure this is fake. So I'm gonna ignore that call too.
534 in progress.
Child abuse at Sycamore Street. Some boys playing with the ball accidentally hit a parked white car. The alarm went off. The owner of the car jumped out of the house, grabbed one of the boys by his ears, and dragged him inside. Well, okay. Luna, Pinky, and Goat Horn. Is that okay? Luna, Pinky, and Goat Horn, go. Hostage situation at Dead House. Okay. Some armed psychos stormed the morgue, demanding the entire supply of resurrection serum, which they'd heard was being manufactured there. The morgue staff said they had no idea about what they were talking about, so the psychos took them hostage. They do not intend to leave empty-handed. Alright. Dulce, Randon, Damers. Spurlock is probably not gonna go. Let's try to send her anyway. Titus, Musica, and Duval. Yeah. The Spurlock is not gonna go. Alright. Titus, Musica, and Jacob. This is not the best lineup, but this will have to do. You guys go. Alright, suspicious item. The bag beside the grave was no military missile. It contained the corpse of an elderly man who didn't have the money for a proper funeral. The cops have arrived at the scene. Alright. Spencer Schmidt, medical student. I was just working on my thesis and I nearly found myself in a bad body bag. I don't have damn fine Joe coffee. I go to the morgue to practice. I'm learning to hold the scalpel firmly and unflinchingly plunge my hands into the slimy, smelly entrails. A pathologist may not be the most pleasant profession, but it's in demand. You should have seen the mortality figures for Sharpwood. I have a lot to learn and often work at night, so I drink coffee by the gallons. But I didn't have any time to go to the store, so give me some coffee and I'll tell you how to get into the morgue without getting shot. Okay, Mona Santiago, the mother of a missing child. I came to identify a child's body, but an armed man refused to let me in. I don't have heroin either. Okay. 3 months ago, my daughter Selena went out for a walk and never came back home. As usual, the police didn't have a clue, so I searched for her myself. Went into every house, down into every cellar, but there was no trace of my Selena. All this time, I haven't really been able to eat or sleep, and I jump every time the phone rings. And sometimes I get a call from the morgue, and I need to come identify another child's mutilated body. And what if it's my daughter? Today I got a call like that, and I came down to the morgue, but a psycho with a gun chased me off, yelling that he'd fucking shoot me. But I'm not afraid of that. I'm afraid that one day I'll come to the morgue and my daughter's body will be lying by the table. But even more, I'm afraid I'll never know what happened to her. I'll just live on like this forever, just like now. And I can't take the pain anymore. I need to forget, just for a little while. I heard that heroin can take away your whole life like that. That's what I need right now. And in return, I'll tell you how you can get into the morgue and notice. Okay, I don't have that, so sorry. Oh, Mila Huff, cleaner. I work as a cleaner at the morgue my whole life, and I've never seen anything there. Basically, I clean the refrigerators where they keep the bodies so they don't stink. Sometimes I mop the floor after a sensitive student loses his lunch. The only good news I've heard here, my coworker who's the same age as me is suddenly getting married to a young foreigner and they're going to have a nice wedding over in Ripton. Can you imagine? Well, I've become lucky in my old age, and the clever girl invited me to be a bridesmaid. How can I refuse? I already sewn my own dress, but I need some jewelry to make sure I look nice as everyone else. If you have an extra box of jewelry, I'll tell you where the psychopaths are and where they're holding the hostages. Okay, let's trade her. I just finished emptying the mop bucket when they ran in, pointing the guns around everywhere. I immediately saw what was happening and hid behind a box. I heard them interrogate and beat everyone in the morgue. They kept saying they wanted the serum of immortality. Then the leader of the psychos ordered one hostage to be taken to the security room next to the operation room. And another hostage was taken to the corner room. That's the closest where they usually keep my mops. That's the closet where I usually keep my mops. While they were dealing with the hostages, I got out of there the quickest way I could, but I saw that the passage between the refrigerator and the operation room was barricaded. So I had to improvise. I don't even know how I stayed alive, but it will be a great story to tell at the wedding. I was mopping the floors when some psychos rushed into the morgue and walked all over them. I came to them. Okay. Alright, so we know that information. That's all we can get, so let's proceed. Okay. Now, let's, I'll assign you hunter, burglar, sentry, and shooter. Brandon, I'll assign you burglar, chameleon, sentry, and shadow. User, I'll assign silencer, chameleon, shooter, and shadow. User will get Adelaide, ferret, forced surrender, patience. And then Musica, you'll get hunter, burglar, chameleon, and awareness. Jacob, you'll get patience for surrender. Ferret. And freeze buddy. Let's continue. Alright. Turn 1. Okay, let's see here. If we just go... There's a back entrance. Or, no, there isn't. They blocked that off. Alright. We can get through the side if we wanted to, or we can go through the front. I think I'd rather go through the front. You have 2 moves. Let's get you up. Right here.
Roger.
You can also get to up here. You, my good man, can also get to up here. You, sir, I'll put you up here. You, put you up here. And you, I'll have you go over here. Okay, let's work from the back. So I'm gonna have you run up to here. So we can look into the room. Okay, there's nobody there. Then I'll have you run up to here.
We have visual.
Okay, we see 2 guys over there. You, sir, are gonna go here. Okay, we see 2 more guys over here. You, my good man, are gonna go over here. Yeah, follow over here. And we're gonna have you go have you go over here. Whoa, he didn't even do anything. Is he blind? What the heck? Alright, my good man. This person apparently does not even notice that you're right there. So, I think... Timmers, where are you? I'm gonna have you walk over here. Bonk this gentleman. And then Jacob, I'll have you walk over here. Arrest him.
On the ground.
Okay, now Dulce, I'm gonna have you walk over
Roger.
here.
We have visual.
Okay, so there's 2 more guys over there. Or 3 more guys. No, we're not gonna shoot him. We're just gonna have you hang around over there. Brandon, you're gonna stay put. Titus, I want you to go over here. And then Musica, I'm gonna have you follow up. And we're gonna hold. Oh, that was not the direction I expected him to go. Okay then. Dolce, since he so kindly went right there, bonk him and arrest him.
Get on the ground.
Okay, you good sir are gonna wait right there. Demers, gonna wait to control you. Titus, we can control you right now. Alright, let's have don't wanna do that. Nah. Okay, let's do it. Titus, you're gonna go over here. And you're gonna taser him. Alright. Musica. Gonna go over behind him so you can arrest him. Jacob. And you're gonna stay there, Demers. Gonna have you run over here.
Roger.
Jacob, you're gonna run all the way over here. Alright, and that is gonna be our turn. Oh, wait a minute. That was not what I expected to happen either. Oh boy. Alright, Brandon, we're gonna have to deal with this. Yeah. Move over here.
Roger.
Baton this man. Alright, now. Which gentleman's right next to you? Okay, Musica, arrest this man.
On the ground.
Alright. Now. Demers, where are you? You're right there. Dolce, you can't make it to anybody. Demers, you can't make it to anyone. Titus, you can. But you're out. Okay. I can shocker somebody. I can't reach you. Jacobs, can you shocker somebody? You can, but you'll be seen. Okay, we have problems. Musica, I need you to go over here. Okay, and then Dolce. I want you to go. Man. Dolce, I want you to go over here. Can't believe they have not seen you. Demers. How about you head on over right here? And you guys can sit right where you are, I think. Just gonna move you one.
Roger.
And then you, sir, I'm gonna move you one as well. And we're gonna end our turn. Okay, he went back. He's continuing. Alright. Let's deal with Brandon first. Arrest this man.
On the ground.
Okay, then I want you to move over to here. Now, you guys. Demers. Okay, you can't arrest him. You have a shocker. Shock this man. Arrest this man.
On the ground.
Alright, now Dolce. Wait, which one is you? You are that guy, okay. Let's Okay, how about we have you move over here?
Roger. We have visual.
Okay, so we have one bad guy over there. And then Demers, we have you move over here. Titus, let's have you move over here. Musica. Musica, what can you do? Musica, let's have you move over here. And we'll end our turn. Oh, we might be able to arrest him. Okay, that's really unfortunate. Brandon, go ahead and bonk him. Arrest him.
On the ground.
Okay. Musica is pretty far. Titus. Demers, you can't quite make it. Dolce, you can make it. You know what? Musica. I want you to go ahead and shock this man. Zap. And then Titus, go ahead and arrest this man. Actually, wait a minute. Can you open that? No, you can't. Okay, go ahead and arrest this man.
On the ground.
Perfect. Now, okay. Dolce, I want you to head over here. I don't think he'll see you. Yep, okay. And the rest of you guys can run back. Yeah, let's run back. Alright, turn 8. Nice. So he's not watching. Dolce, go ahead and bonk this man. Bonk. Then we'll have you arrest him and grab that package too. Brandon, where are you? There you are. Let's have you actually look over this room.
We have visual.
Okay, there's one guy there and a package. Alright. Titus. Get up to that. You can get up to here. Jacob, you can get a lot further. Okay, you run out. And then Dammers, you follow Titus. Or you follow Jacobs, who is following Titus. Then wait, who? Oh, that was Brandon. I thought it was Titus. Okay. Musica, you run all the way here.
Roger.
Titus, you run all the way here. No, he's just chilling. Arrest this man.
On the ground.
And we're gonna go ahead and pick up this package.
Roger.
Perfect. And then you, my good man, have a baton. We're gonna go ahead and go over here. Baton this man.
Roger.
Alright, then you, my good sir. I can, Titus, how far can, not Titus. Jacob, how far can you go? You go over here.
580. We have a visual.
Okay, 2 guys. And you go over here. Now, Musica, run all the way here. And you, good sir, run all the way here. Alright. Now then, you are gonna run back out. As far as you can. You good sir are gonna arrest this gentleman.
On the ground.
And go over here so you can pick up that package later. You can't quite reach somebody. Jacob, unfortunately, you can't either. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wait. Let's have you be right behind. And you as well, you're gonna be right behind. Yeah, no, we're not gonna move. Musica, that was you, Titus. Let's have you follow up right behind. And end the turn. Slow and steady. Come on, move a little more. There you go. We can reach you now. Okay, you are gonna run all the way. You are gonna pick up this package.
Roger.
And run out as far as you can. You, my good man, are going to go right here. And bonk this gentleman. Okay, you, Titus. Musica. Jacob. Okay, so none of you can actually arrest this man yet. So you will go over here so we can arrest this man. Then you are gonna go... I think he's gonna do a circle. So we're gonna have you position right here. And you, we're gonna have you position right behind just in case. Alright. Oh, he turned around. That was not the direction I thought he was gonna go. Alright. Good to know. I'm gonna have you run as far out as you can. So we can unload this package. Same with you as far as you can. Which is apparently not that far. Alright, let's have you go over here. Alright, alright. Demers. Musica, Jacobs, okay. Fortunately, you're the only one with a silent way of catching these guys. If I force surrender.
On the ground.
There you go, perfect. Excuse me. Oh, he's already arrested. Alright. Musica, arrest this man.
Get on the ground.
I want Demers to be as far ahead as we can have him.
Roger.
And then Musica go over here.
Roger.
Titus, I should have moved Titus first. Well, oh well. Let's actually have Duval look into this room. Okay, one more guy. Alright, that is... move this gentleman. I should have...
580.
Should have moved Titus last. What was I thinking? Alright. No, this is fine. And turn. Okay, just that one guy left as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's have you all the way out here. Then you run out as far as you can. Okay, Demers. Can you get to this guy? Not really. Jacob, what are the odds that forced surrender will work? Let's try it. Let's have you try forced surrender.
On the ground.
Oh, perfect. Got it. Victory. 12 suspects arrested. Nice. We got antibiotics. 2 antibiotics. Alright, let's up your intelligence. Up your stealth. Max your stealth. Max your negotiation. Max your stealth. Max your speed.
550 in progress.
Alright. Now, child abuse. The door to the house is open and you can hear the boy screaming inside. Mister, please don't. A white car is parked near the house. Okay then, go inside the house. Luna. The cop went into the house. On the carpet in the living room, there's a boy with his trousers down. A man is leaning over him, striking him with a white soldier's belt. Restrained offender, Luna.
534.
Cop
complete.
overpowered arrested the criminal. The boy got a good hiding from the man's belt, but he'll live. Alright, let's give her stealth, I think. Yeah. Alright. Trespassing is false alarm. A corpse has been placed in a rusty gurney. The rickety thing gave out and crashed onto the floor under the weight. That was the sound that scared the orderly. Yep, figured. Alright. We have the riddle of the lost shoes. Let's open it up. And... okay, so man in kneecap enters private rooms. He says something to Peggy Maldini. And Peggy leaves. He injects Melba Little with something and he pulls Melba out the window. Member of the pagan Woodsmen gang, he kidnapped Melba Little so he and his gang members could sacrifice the girl to the forest spirits. Indict. Yes. So Nick Derrick runs in the park in the evening or works at the sawmill. Let's go to Justice Trent Park. Spurlock is not gonna go. Brandon, Kurosawa, Demers, Belmont. No. Alright, blackjack with Titus. Mr. Nash, I only started working here, but I can tell you're a stand-up. I'm not gonna play blackjack. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Alright, now we're just waiting to see if they caught him. They caught him. Perfect. Kurosawa will up your negotiation. We'll up your shooting. Demers. We will up your... let's see here. Sorry, let's up your strength. Alright, Nick Derrick. Let's interrogate him. Okay, you know how to handle a syringe. You ever been into drugs? It was a dark time in my life, but that's all behind me. Thanks to the Brotherhood, the power of their conviction helped me see that I'm more than just a body. Okay. Not all your brothers are as strong as you. Your friend Horace, for example, he told us everything. Horace brought shame and sadness to the whole Brotherhood. We knew he was weaker than the others, but we believed that the mission we entrusted him would strengthen his spirit. You talk a lot about faith. What do you really believe in? I believe in our path and our ritual. Go to the stream and you will see for yourself. The criminal told us everything he knew. Now we have a murder at the forest to investigate. Tina Grossman and Melba Little were killed in a mysterious ritual. Let's send Stockman to investigate that. Now we have the investigation started. Neil Stockman interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared a preliminary report for the secret of the swollen faces. Let's open up the investigation. So the first frame is a creek at the foot of the mountain. The body of Tina Grossman Melville on the bank of the creek. Now our suspects are a woman in a coat or a woman in a yellow coat, white coat or yellow coat. Okay. According to Serge Greenbeard Mikuyan, a hunter, you know I'm a man of traditional education and standard sexual preference. Any perversions there are come from Bobos, the force spirit of lust and debauchery. I'm not a big fan of his. I have strong will and solid beliefs. So when I was walking around the creek and I saw two women in chains who were sitting on their knees drinking water, I knew I better keep out of the way. There was some woman with them. She was wearing a mask and something, and she had something balled up in her hands. I didn't have time to make it out. I got myself out of there in a heartbeat. Bobos isn't gonna get me wrapped up in that stuff. Then there's Sandy Moranis, unemployed. I just can't find a decent job. I can't find a job at all. I can't even find a job cleaning toilets. They don't have any vacancies, but they just hired some bearded faggots instead of me. Bro, that's not cool. They say they have a ban on hiring former prisoners, but it's just a business decision. What these assholes don't know is that if anyone in this world knows how to scrub a toilet, then it's a convict. One way or another, you got to make money. They introduced me to a guy named Nick. Well, not really introduced me. I only talked to him on the phone. He gave me all sorts of small errands. Nothing special, go there, take this, but recently he asked me to do something strange. I had to take two women from a hotel room shackle and take them to the Force Spirit Creek. That's what my grandfather called that place. Most folks don't know where it is, but I know. It's where the boys always used to play cowboys and Indians. I did everything just like they told me. It wasn't hard. Those ladies didn't make a sound even though their mouths weren't taped. Probably they were pre-processed. Once I got to the stream, some lady in a coat took the captives. Her face was covered by a scarf and her hair was tucked under her hat. She didn't say a word to me, just wait for me to get out. I do not remember the color of her coat. Something like maybe white or yellow, or something in between. Well, you know when the milk spoils, you can put sunflower oil in it, then it's not so bad to drink. But, okay. The bodies of the women lay on the banks of the creek in similar poses. Apparently they were tied up or somehow restricted in their movements and untied after death. A search of the terrain didn't yield anything substantial. The killers skillfully covered all her tracks and took any evidence with them. Both women suffer from catastrophic swelling in the face, limbs, lungs, and brain. We didn't find any hematomas, fractures, or other physical injuries, but some markings are visible on the neck, legs, and arms. The level of sodium in the blood is much lower than normal. Apparently, they died from hyperhydration. According to Nick Derrick, member of the Woodsmen gang, we're just low-level members of the cult. They don't tell us nothing about the sacred ritual. They only know that before the sacrifice, they lose some powder in the air. It's probably to summon the spirits, like ring a bell or something. Or else the spirits won't even see the killing. That would be stupid, huh? Although it seems to me that it's not a powder, but it's someone's ashes. Maybe even the ashes of the cult's founder. That would be cool if it's true. But it's only just a guess. And as far as the ritual itself, everything is a little muddled there. I think I heard the victims were forced to drink water real quick. Like we can tell them that the ones who drink the most water will be left alive. And then they both die. But I don't know. Does it make sense? Is it even possible to die from water? Yeah, we're supposed to call the victims vessels, but isn't that, well, what is called metamorphosis? It's a metaphor, right? It is possible to die from drinking water. That is very much a thing. Let's end the day. We got 15 criminals arrested. Damn, that's a lot. Let's continue. Alright, let's recruit. Well, no matter what, I can recruit 2 of them, right? But then if I get this guy, probably can't afford. Yeah, Age, I'll get you, and then Nakip, I'll get you too. Yeah, there we go. Age, Stockman can stay home. Flower Pots, Mustard, Guzman can stay home. Shinny, McGuire, Rosencrantz, Rockman, Aronovich, Jacob, Climsy, Birch, Chapman can stay home. Muzika, Titus, Fletcher, Borodka can stay home. Bellman can stay home. Kurosawa can stay home. Brandon, Meridian, Spurlock, Dolce, Goodwin, and Plainview are still injured. Gildenstern, Sullivan, Goldhorn, Jalmiki, Pankin can stay home. Luna, Ferretti, Nakip, and Springer still injured. 25 cops is supposed to be showing up tomorrow. And let's end the day.
Do you live here, old man?
Go home, Mr. Boyd.
Who am I talking to?
My name is Colonel Liam Henderson, but as you can see, we'll have to do this some other time.
How do you know my name?
I think there are only two of them, but best be safe. Check the area and tell Mark to shut off that engine. Someone will have to stand watch here until morning.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Go home, Mr. Boyd. Lock the door, stay away from the windows, don't come out till morning. We'll talk another time.